Hi guys and welcome. Today we will be creating a work of art inspired by Salvadorian artist Fernando Llort. Fernando loved creating works that focused on the campesino or rural life, meaning he loved to create works of art that had animals, birds, flowers, the landscape, and simple little houses with little red roofs. Today we will be creating this bird. This bird is a torogos, which is the national bird from El Salvador. So I hope that you like it, and remember we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. Be sure to check out the Bitmoji Museum that we have in our classroom so you can learn more about the different artists this week. Let's begin, and as always, remember that we always start with pencil. See you later. Now that I have a new page in my sketchbook, let's start sketching our artwork for today. The first thing that we are going to draw is the little torogos. For this little bird, we are going to start right about this side of the paper, kind of in the top corner right here. And we're going to start with the shape. The shape's gonna go curved, down, and then inside, and then like this. It's kind of going to be kind of like a peanut looking shape. After we do that, let's go ahead and do the beak. And the top part, the eye. Be careful with the shapes right here. Then we are going to be doing the neck right here. And on this side we are going to start with the wings. We're gonna have one shape. And then we are going to do a curve for the next part. And then we're going to do a curve that comes out and then goes inside. Then I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to erase this middle line because we don't need that line. And then we're going to be doing this bottom one like this. After that, we're going to do a little curve inside of here, like that. Then we are going to start on the tail. The tail is going to come from here all the way down. It's a long tail. Then it goes up, right there. Then we're going to do it again, down and up. This bird has some feathers coming out here as well. So we're going to make one long line, another long line, and at the bottom we're going to be drawing kind of like a tear shape. Then we are going to have another one at the bottom, just like that. Then we are going to be doing the feet kind of like this. And if you don't want to draw feet, you don't have to draw the feet. You can just leave it like that. It's up to you. Then we are going to draw this right here, which is where the bird's going to be standing in this little branch of the tree. And we are going to start with a line here and then pretend there's an imaginary line and then keep going. Then we're going to do it again. Start here and then we're going to pretend there's an imaginary line and then we're going to keep going. And at the end, we're just gonna make kind of like spiky, like a spike right here for the branch. Now we're doing the mountains, and the mountains in the background are going to be looking like this. It's going to be one going down, and then here think there's an imaginary line. Keep going down, and then you can cross the first line. Then think there's an imaginary line and do the next side. Then the next mountain, up and down, last one going like this. Now for the sun in the back, you can make it like this. And we're going to make kind of like a rectangle shape for the sunshine rays. They can go in the back of the mountain if you want to. Maybe a last one over here. However you want to do it. Then right here at the bottom, we are going to be making kind of like a wavy line. And then right here, remember, think there's an imaginary line, and then you can keep going. Then we're going to make another one here, following the same way. Going to go up, down, cross this one. Think there's an imaginary line here, and go down. Oh, and I forgot here. See how there should be a line right there? There we go. Now that we have finished drawing it out, if you're not liking a part of it, now is the time to go back and erase it. For example, if you don't like the way this mountain looks, like I don't like the way this mountain looks, I'm gonna go back and I'm going to make it a little bit more pointy. Then I'm going to go back and erase this line. And I'm going to redo it just like this maybe. And if you still don't like it, you can go back and erase it, guys. Make sure that this is the point in your drawing where you can go back and erase things that you don't think look nice, or you think you should clean up maybe a little bit. Maybe you want to make it different. This is the time where you go back and you erase those lines. Now when you feel like you got it and you feel like you're ready, see, I don't like this line as well, I'm going to erase it. When you feel like you're ready to go and you got everything in place and you erased very well, you erased the lines that you didn't like very well, then you are ready to start with the outline. And for today, you are going to need this to outline it. So I'm going to go ahead and outline my drawing now that I feel like it's ready. Take your time outlining it and go slowly. I'm going to outline it and we'll come back, okay? Okay guys, now I am done with the outlining, and if you are missing something, for example, I forgot to tell you guys there should be a little line right here at the top. Now you are ready to erase the lines that maybe went out of the page for some reason. So go ahead and erase those lines. I'm gonna erase it and let's come back afterward. Alright guys, now we are done. Make sure that you are very clean about your lines whenever you're doing this. And if you do not have a crayon, if you do not have a marker, it is okay to do the outlining with a black crayon. So I am so glad that you came today guys, and make sure you come back next week so that we can finish in the coloring, and then the week after that we're going to finish the coloring for the background. So next week we will do this part, and then afterwards we will do the background. See you next time.